What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the one and only Emma, back with another strange reaction video, guys. I know I haven't posted anything like this in a minute, or ever really, but I couldn't help but click on this thumbnail, man. They got me. It reads, UFOs filmed by experiencer hours before he and his wife got abducted by aliens. Come on now. That's pretty wild stuff to be claiming, bro. So I had to press on it. I had to check it out. I've actually been checking this guy's channel out for months on end now. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to him, man. Big shout out to Eyes on Cinema. 152K subs. If you guys are into stuff like this, like UFOs and stuff, he is probably the best source of info I've ever seen, ever. So I would highly suggest following his stuff. Look at his channel. And I guess let's just look at this video, bro. It's 5 minutes, 48 seconds long. It sounded very, very interesting. So let's get into it. Y'all know the deal, though. If you're trying to suggest something like this or different, go ahead and get at me at my socials or leave a comment down below, man. Good old-fashioned comment never hurt anybody.
The middle of the night, the object was out over the lake between this tree and this tree.
What kind of object was it?
Well, I saw a large egg-shaped ellipse with a big light coming out of it.
And
So-
from my view from the house, I didn't see the elliptical shape so much, but I saw this huge beam of light coming out 20, 30 feet high.
Seeing the UFO was not the whole
Fuck.
experience.
Bro, I really hope some of these videos on this guy's channel, they have crazy evidence. But I think here is just a testimonial. Oh shit, they might have evidence at the end. Let's hear the story, I guess. But I mean, they better have some evidence, bro, because
It was only the end.
I don't like
of a
hearing
much
testimonials
longer
without
experience.
evidence.
And so what we discovered was that between the time we went to sleep and the time we woke up, that we'd actually had an encounter.
I recalled suddenly being higher than the bed. I was lying on the bed on my back, and my feet were, I could see my feet turning up a little like your feet would if you're lying down. The toes are up higher. And I could see them, and I was lying down, and I could feel that I was maybe a foot above the bed. And I was really interested in that. I thought, wow. But I could just feel it, and then my body started to move, and it turned slightly, and it went toward the wall, and I just kept moving, and soon I was moving through the wall.
Shut up, spine back.
And I would think that would
Moving
be
through the wall?
moving through the wall.
What?
And I would think that would be basically crazy, but
Yeah.
that's what was happening. And somehow I was moved into this light tunnel.
I don't know where, because I can't see where I was or if anyone was with me, but I was kind of like tilted back. You know, I don't really know how to explain it, but if I'm up straight, I was kind of like tilted back. And then I thought I saw some beings, but I couldn't get a clear image. It was like if you had a camera and you kept turning the lens and putting the person in and out of focus. I couldn't really focus on them, so there'd be kind of a shape of like 5 shoulders and heads looking at me. And then I was moved to another place. And
I like how he described that. I could definitely imagine what he was supposedly seeing, right?
Shoulders and heads looking at me. And then I was moved to another place, and there was kind of like a big light shining on me with some silhouettes of people or beings. And then I was brought to another place. I didn't have really a lot of clear images. And then suddenly I was going backwards through the tunnel that I had just gone forwards through. And I could recognize the sequence of the colors. And so I knew I was going back through the very same thing that I'd gone through. And then suddenly there was just blinding light, and I was sitting on the edge of the bed.
There was a being with me, and I was seated in a chair, and I was just moving down the tunnel. Something was drawing me down.
My question is, if these people are lying, what can they gain from it? Like, could they write a book and sell it and try to make money? Or what do y'all think would be the reason to lie about something like that? I'm not saying they're lying, or I'm not saying that I believe them that they're saying the truth. You feel me? But what would they gain?
I was just moving down the tunnel. Something was drawing me down. And this being was with me, and I was completely feeling love. I felt very comfortable and very secure. I felt surrounded by love. It was amazing. I just couldn't,
Wow.
I can't even explain it too well right now.
That's
I just felt
badass.
so safe. And then the next thing I knew, well, this being was made of light, which I had never seen a being of light before.
That's
But I could-
crazy, bro. And it's because, like, if you look at the other videos on this channel, like, I've seen so many that I've come across a couple people that have said that. And what the fuck? It's just
see the eyes
the
were
repeated pattern of people saying that is just weird.
brighter, and then the rest of there was not a definition of a body. It was just light, and but it was very loving and friendly. And then the next thing I knew, I was sitting on the end of the bed, looking out the window at this tunnel of light, which is across the lake.
I couldn't tell if it was disappearing or if it was being retracted back into the big ellipse. But it was either it was being pulled in or it was disappearing. And then for one moment, there was no
I just want to see the
extension. There
evidence.
was just the big egg-shaped object. And then
Gone.
it was gone. And it vanished right before my eyes.
Even
So
more
the-
surprising is that the night before their experience, Michael, a romantic at heart, captured their evening on film so that if he and Trish were still together the following year, they could watch the tape.
Hey.
For no particular reason, he went to film outside. As planned, they watched the tape 1 year later, only to find that an unexplained object had been recorded.
This is the cabin that we stayed in when we had the encounter. That's the bedroom, that's the living room. Now I'm outside the cabin looking back in. There's me in the camcorder. But look, here's a light, and I'm zoomed right in on it. And there's another one down here, and I really wasn't aware of them. It wasn't what I wanted to do.
Nah, you can't distinguish what that is, bro. I'm sorry. Ah, that sucks.
And the silent. See, it's completely silent. But now some geese come in, so you see that the camcorder is working. So what were those silent lights? And how did they just vanish?
And the most amazing thing is that you don't remember that you filmed that.
I don't remember I filmed it, and see, now I'm back just making the dinner, as if it never happened, and I didn't see the pictures for a year, because we were still dating a year later, and I took the video out, and that's when I saw the lights.
Okay, that is weird that he didn't remember. Because I remember I saw a post of like this guy in Costa Rica, and I think he took a video of it was weird, bro. He took a video of a weird object floating in the mountains, and he was with his buddies too, and they all were like, "Hey, look!" And they even looked at it through the binoculars, and they acted like it was just any other regular day. It was like it wasn't anything extraordinary, and they just kept on walking, and I was like, "What?" And they kind of like reported what this guy reported, that he didn't remember for I don't know how long, and so yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I wanted to watch this, but I mean, might as well make a video out of it, right? Because I got the camera on, so fuck it. But if you guys liked it, you want to see more like this, let me know down in the comments, and I will get to it. All right, love y'all, stay safe. Let me know also if you guys believed it. Let me know.